Highly revered all our guests on the days and all those who are in the audience gallery today. I welcome you all to participate in this book release ceremony. The book as it is authored by my revered teacher, Professor Murthy, who taught me as an intermediate student when I was an intermediate student. Today, as a publisher, I have brought the book out before you, and I hope you like this book. So, of course, I express my thanks to my teacher who brought me to this level to be a publisher, as he has been a guiding force to reckon with for my life. Professor Murthy, who is popularly known as Mangal Murthy all over India and abroad also, I would like to remind you, he comes from a very family of literature. You must have heard the name of Acharya Sipujan Sahai. Acharya Sipujan Sahai is his father. After his name, we have many roads, even in Patna and other places in India. So many organizations, so many institutes are named after Acharya Sipujan Sahai. We are lucky enough to have Professor Murthy. As an author, he has authored many books on the English language, even in Hindi. Meanwhile, may I request Professor N.K. Jha to come to the dais and accept our honor. Professor N.K. Jha, he is yet another teacher at university level from Patna University, Professor N.K. Jha. Please welcome. We have a galaxy of the professors and noted purposes and authors on our days today. Of course, it sends across a great message to the state of Bihar, where of late education has been portrayed as deteriorating. Maybe it is a fact or something else, but then we all are responsible for that. Where English for All as a book is coming out before you. That Professor Murthy Sahab will let you know more about the book, how it is useful for you all. And we have a galaxy of the noted persons here. I won't take much amount of the time here. Rather, I would request by the professors and all to come one by one and address the book release ceremony.
I'm thankful to Mr. Jha for this occasion, for inviting me to this meeting where I have met so many of my students and friends and those who have made me feel my work. I'm thankful to Professor Mangal Murthy for the book that he has produced. And I'm thankful to the professor who has brought it up and presented it to the whole set of people who ever want to study English. I wish the book finds a good market in India, all over India.
Dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, may I first congratulate Professor Mangal Murthy for having written this book. And I would like to contradict something that he said. He said it's the release of an ordinary book. I don't think it is an ordinary book. It is a very special book, and congratulations. If we look at the world that we live in, it's a world that is constituted largely by a visual culture. And the visual culture is very strong. As a result of this, let us say, when we were growing up, forms of entertainment and forms of instruction through the mass media was received through the radio. As a result of which, we learned to listen rather than to watch. One of the principal issues that is associated with education is largely the fact that the listening skills have actually deteriorated over time. We look for quick changing images as the television gives us. It also has restricted our concentration periods. Now, if we look at the 4 skills...
Good afternoon. It's a very happy occasion for me to congratulate one of my former colleagues and friend, Dr. B.S. Murthy. We taught together, we learned the techniques of language together, and as credit to our students, as much as... Well, this book is not only a book, it's a global passport to you. If you master the language, English language, definitely, as I said, it's a global passport. And Professor Murthy has written this book with assimilating all the latest techniques which he learned abroad and in India while teaching English language at the university. Today, I am not going into details of this book as we have just seen it, but I hope that this will be a very useful handbook for all the English learners in the university. I congratulate Mr. B.S. Murthy for this effort, which is to be welcomed by everybody.
Respected Chairperson, Mr. Mangal Murthy, Mr. Birbal Jha, our great teacher, Dr. Tiwari, eminent people of the dais, and second line and first line, and galaxy of students and people drawn from all walks of academia. It's a great occasion, I must say. Now that we have adopted the English as our second language, and we have not connected to the world, to the global academia, science, technology, job, migration, not by any political pressure, not under compulsion, not through the pressure of imperialism. Such a people, a country like India and the other countries, liberated countries, nobody...
May I request poet Alok Dhanwa, Chairman Sangeet Natak Academy, to address the gathering. So please.
कोई मजबूरी नहीं हो तो मैं हिंदी में ही बोलूँगा। माननीय उषा किरण खान जी, प्रख्यात लेखिका रामचंद्र खान जी, आज के मुख्य हमारे जो आकर्षण हैं और हमारे बड़े भाई के शिक्षक और एक हिंदी के महान लेखक के सुपुत्र प्रोफेसर मंगल मूर्ति जी और हमारे पारिवारिक बुजुर्ग प्रोफेसर कपिल मुनि तिवारी जी और हमारे मित्र, हमारी पीढ़ी के प्रख्यात लेखक राजहंस जी, प्रोफेसर राजहंस जी और तमाम प्रोफेसर जो यहाँ बैठे हैं और बीरबल झा जी और दूसरे लोग, आप सभी मित्र। ज़्यादा हमें बोलना नहीं कि हमारे दूसरे लोग हैं। मैं तो विद्यार्थी इसमें से किसी का नहीं था। मैं पढ़कर कॉलेज का छात्र था और हमारे शिक्षक दूसरे थे। यहाँ ऐसे कोई शिक्षक नहीं है। हम पीजी तक नहीं गए कि प्रोफेसर साहब से पढ़ते यानी कपिल मुनि तिवारी जी से। लेकिन मैं एक उदाहरण देता हूँ आपको। एक दिन उन्होंने हमसे कहा, प्रोफेसर कपिल मुनि तिवारी ने, कि ये जो फल है ये छिलके तक पका हुआ है? अब इन्होंने ये बताया हमसे कि हिंदी में तुम इसको कैसे बोलोगे और अंग्रेजी में इसको कैसे बोले, ये उन्होंने बताया। और उसके द्वारा उन्होंने ये बताया कि अंग्रेजी भाषा की कई विशिष्टताएं हैं जो सीखी जानी चाहिए। उसको लेकर कोई भी भाषा दुनिया को हो, जैसा खान साहब अभी कह रहे थे, कोई भी भाषा जो है वो ग्रामर के बारे में भी थोड़ी देर पहले प्रोफेसर मंगल मूर्ति जी ने बताया कि ग्रामर हमारा मतलब अवरोध नहीं है और समस्या नहीं है। तो ये देखना चाहिए कि अच्छी अंग्रेजी तभी आएगी आपको जब आप दुनिया को देखें।
Chairperson of this book launch function, Padma Shri Mrs. Khan. Mr. Khan is a class friend of mine, so I will not say Mrs. Usha Kiran Khan, but Mrs. Khan only. Professor Kapil Muni Tiwari, who was not my teacher, but who is like my elder brother, the author of English for All, Mangal Murthy ji, who was my senior in college. He has many hats. He taught English, but he has an extraordinary heritage of Hindi literature. Birwal Jha, who is publisher of this book, my very good friends J.P. Singh and others on the dais. I am not going to make any speech because you had so many speeches this afternoon. My credentials also here is very weak because I have never studied English language or literature, never taught it. I have been a student of history. I will just share one or two anecdotes with you. When we were studying, both at the undergraduate stage and at the postgraduate stage, Hindi was not allowed. Ramchandra will justify this. So, whenever we were asked to answer any question in the classroom, पसीना छूट जाता था इंग्लिश में बोलने में. When we went to do masters in the Banga house, it's very important for students. One of our teachers who died just recently, who was also ambassador, very renowned professor of history.
May I now request Professor N.K. Jha, Patna University, to address the gathering.
Distinguished, serious academicians sitting on the dais, honorable guests, my dear students, media persons, ladies and gentlemen. Really, I feel myself honored to find my presence before the galaxy of the academicians. And I am really very much thankful to Mr. Birbal Jha, who has invited me on such a great occasion. I am extending my heartiest congratulations. I am really very much thankful to BSM Murthy Sahab, who has authored this book, English for All. However, I could not go through this book, but I am 100% sure that this book will be beneficial not only for our students belonging to the different disciplines, but I think that this book will be beneficial for each and every one, whether they are employed or unemployed, or they are searching for the job market, they are searching for the job. I am very sure that this English for All, and I expect that Murthy Sahab must have incorporated that today, or in the present scenario, especially I am telling you, in the present age of globalization, English is really the mandatory language for each and every one.
And I'm sure that this book, English for All, is going to be a boon for the teaching and learning fraternity. May I now request Professor J.P. Singh, former Vice Chancellor, Lalit Narayan Mithila University, and retired Professor, Patna University, to address the gathering. Please put your hands together to welcome Professor J.P. Singh.
Honorable Chairperson, my teacher, Dr. Tiwari, and the august audience. Right at the beginning, I can feel the sensation of thrill and joy which a writer must feel. I am reminded of John Milton when he said, "Every great book is the precious lifeblood of a master spirit." Now underline the words. Every great book is the precious lifeblood of a master spirit. The book, I believe, must be the precious lifeblood of the master spirit of the author and people who have cooperated with it. So every great book is the precious lifeblood of a master spirit, embalmed and perpetuated for generations to generations. The book is not only for this decade or the next decade, it might last long. Dr. Murthy, right in the very beginning, gave two picturesque words. I call those words very evocative. Particularly in relation to book release, we use these two words, launch and release. Those who have read Shakespeare would remember one line, writing about a legendary beauty. He writes, "The face that launched 1,000 ships." The face that launched 1,000 ships. Well, this book might not be launching 1,000 ships, But definitely the book is going to launch thousands and thousands of readers today, tomorrow, and the next day. Believe it or not, but that is a fact. Every language is a chaos. Every language is a chaos. Though language is a faculty and a part of our biological endowment, thank God that we speak languages.
Thank you so much, sir. And when sir has cheered up, I have a special announcement. The books are available outside this room on a special discount of 50%. I'm sure you're going to buy the book and take the maximum benefit of it.
This is a good book, and I have also taken just earlier from here, and I have just read 2 and 3 points. That's a very nice points. And sir are saying if every confusion about the English and do you want to know about things, then it is better for you. So I suggest you will take this, and it is very beneficial for you. Thank you.
I would like to thank Mr. Murthy that he gave us opportunity to read this book, and I will go through this book, and I appreciate for that, and I would like to tell everyone to go through this book, and this will help them a lot. Thank you.
Attend the book launch seminar, the book English for All. I think very useful. I bought this book today and I read only 1-2 chapters, and I feel this is very important, and it is the book which clears all the basic concepts with the needs to improve your learning skill and the listening skills. So everyone who wants to be good and fluent in English must buy this book.
Hello, it's me Rahul Raj. Today I have attended this seminar. Here, the English for All, the book is launched. I was very interested about this book. I had bought this book because I think it's the book for me which will help me in my further study, and I should suggest the others to buy this book also, because whatever I had known from our search about this book, it seems to be very, very interesting. I was so interested, and I am so highly obliged to buy this book. I should want others also to buy this book. Thank you.